Okay, I put it back to Nikon 12-bit RAW. All right, 422, I guess, and it looks good on Ecamm. But we'll see what happens when I get it to uh, the YouTube. So if I do a live demo mode, okay, everything's at 0, nothing blurred or anything. When you put it in Nikon ProRes 12-bit, you can't do anything with the skin smoothing and stuff, but it's looking good as it is. And if I go into a closer shot, that looks good. But what started this whole thing off was I thought I looked too pink, so I tried to yellow it. And in the process of doing some videos and talking with Peter Gregg, he was just changing the Kelvin. So the Kelvin on this camera is at 2900K. And if I go to the other camera, I have not done anything to it. Okay. It's still in C1 bias. And the Kelvin is, well, it's on the light bulb. Okay. It's not in Kelvin. So if I look straight at it and then zoom it a little bit, if he's correct, like changing the Kelvin, watch what happens. Just turning up the brightness. Okay. Now on YouTube, and I put it like at 30. Okay. So let's go over here. All right. The other one is the C1. This is the portrait mode. It's totally different. So you see, I have everything at 0. All right. If I go over here to the other camera, it's still 10-bit H.265 420. No, I'm sorry, 422 because it's the ProRes HQ. Okay. And you see, I had to turn on the lighting. So if I reset it, you can see how dark it is. I can also use the gamma, but you see that's not the face. And then on the saturation, you can do this. You can do a way, or the temperature. I like usually doing the temperature. So you get the skin tone just about right. Then you do the lighting, and then maybe the saturation a little bit. See, and this is on the 10-bit HQ ProRes. Okay, so it's totally different look. If I look at it now, how do I look? Let me take it out of live demo mode. Now let's go into this one right here. Okay, get a close-up shot, make it larger. Put me in there. So you see, I look pink. Okay, and this is what started because it looked good on a DPI 3 monitor, but when you get it to a TV and stuff, I look totally whitewashed. And then I realized that when I compared my videos to the one that's on YouTube, YouTube changed it. And I said no to, make it look better, sound better, stuff like that. I said no to that. I said, what you see is what I want to show you. Okay. So this looks kind of pink. And if I go to the other one, no, they don't. But this is 10-bit. So I'm going to change it. Okay. And I'm going to show you how I do it. So I go to 0. I'm going to reset it. Now, this is cinema bias 1. I cannot change anything in cinema bias 1, but I am going to go to portrait, in the picture profile. And then I can start changing the effects. But you see, on portrait, I have it on 0. So let's see what happens right here. I'm going to change it to Nikon ProRes 12-bit RAW, and you'll see the difference immediately. So this was kind of dark, grayed out. Now watch what happens. First, I'm going to turn on the Kelvin to, what was it, 2900K? Yeah, all right. So I'll change from the light bulb to 2900K, and I'll show you the process. Okay, this is 3300K, all right? I'm liking the flesh tone better this way. And this is cinema bias 1, but as you can see, I have not changed any settings. And then if you look at the other camera, let me go to this one. See, I'm more pink. But by the time it gets to YouTube, what looks like on Ecamm will look like this right here. And all I did was change the white balance, okay? And I could make it brighter a little bit and stuff. But you see, that looks better. But you may not like this type of flesh tone. So just by changing the white balance does your picture dramatically. So this is still on 10-bit H.265. ProRes, that is. Okay. This is at 3300 Kelvin also. Okay. So, the yellow tint compare, and it's on the same settings as this camera. I'm going to reset the brightness. All right. So it's at 3300K compared to this one, which is 2900K. Okay. So you just have to work it inside the camera. So I'm going to change the Kelvin to 3000 right here on this one. See, I hate this joystick. All right. And I'm going only 3000. All right. Now that's looking better. And if I go to 3100, right? So you see a little pink, a little orange, and just by changing the Kelvin, this is 3200, and that's 3300. Okay? So I'm going to, whatever I'm going to do here, whatever I pick, that's 3200K. So I'm a little bit more pink instead of orange. And that's looking a little bit cooler at 3100K. And then if I go to 3000K, that's a little bit cooler. But if I do it just right and not do anything with the lighting, 3100K, I think I like the 3200K. All right. It's either 3200 or the 3100. And I'll know on the other camera. So I'm going to leave this at 3100 right now. I got to do this. Okay, so it can stay. Now I'm going to go to the other camera and you're going to see what I've done. So I'm going to move the white balance down to 3100 and it's going to be the same thing. Now you see, totally different. It looks good right here at 3100. And if I go here, this is a close-up shot, same thing. They're both in portrait, both at the settings, and I have 0 settings. This is all out of the camera. So just to show you, I'm going to go to the far one. It's looking good. I'm liking this look the best. Okay. But I'm going to put it up to YouTube and see how much they mess with it. That's where the problems, started. So I wasn't happy when it looked good here, send it up. And then I'm getting people saying, why are you so whitewash, or why are you too tan, or why are you too red and stuff. I found that with the NVIDIA RAW, they don't do much to it, okay? And I also unchecked the mark where I do not want YouTube to fix my picture or anything. So if you see the previous videos, I went back to 12-bit, and what I see is all you do is the Kelvin temperature, and you get it just right the way you look it. You don't have to mess with the colors or anything. When you put on Nikon ProRes, and I mean Nikon, I keep saying NVIDIA, I'm sorry, but it's Nikon ProRes. The 12-bit has more color information. When you bring it to YouTube, it's 10-bit, and you lose a little color. So what I'm trying to see with this video, and this is the test 1, on the test 2, if I do come back, I'll see how YouTube may have murdered the video. And that's what this test and this video is about, to show you to get the color right, the white balance, all the settings good in the camera. And then you send it up, and hopefully it stays the same. That's all this video is about. Bye, folks. Thanks for watching. Stay safe. Keep smiling. I'll see you next time.